Hello, this is Paige, and for this lesson we're going to be drawing a chameleon. Now chameleons are super cool. They're a really cool animal because they can change color. And I've drawn my chameleon to be a rainbow, and they are never rainbow colored, but it's fun because we know that they can change into all these colors. So they also have this really long tongue because they like to eat bugs. So this is what we're going to be drawing today. So to start, this is a pretty simple one. We're going to start with his head. Imagine a pie. You cut a quarter of a pie, this is what it looks like. So we're going to start with a big L. We're going to go to the center here, and we're going to do a line down, and we're going to do a line across, so it looks like a big L. And then we're going to curve it from point to point. Curve it just like this. So that's the head, and we want to add in an eyeball. A big circle right here with pupil. So once we have the head, we can start on the body. Now it's going to come from the head and curve down. So it's going to be part of a rainbow. It's going to curve up and then curve down, just like that. And make sure that you stop it at the level of his head. You don't want to go any below. And you make it come all the way across to the head. And you want to add his legs, so it's going to be two little circles. One's going to be under the head right here, and the other is going to be under the body over here. So now that he has his legs, we want to add in the tongue. You start over here from the bottom of his head, and you're going to do a big old curve, just like this, swirl. So that represents his long tongue that he wants to use to eat all his food. And so then we go to his tail. We start from the back of his body, and we go up and curve down and do the same kind of thing. We're going to do a big swirl just like his tongue. But the thing is, we want to make his tail have some depth to it. So we're going to curve and follow the curve that you just did. Just like this, follow the curve and leave some space so it has some width to it. And we're going to connect it to the bottom of his tail, bottom of his body. So there we go, there we have his tail, but we want to add some stripes. Now, obviously this is not like a real life chameleon, but we're going to add some rainbow, make it look super cool, make it look really cool. And we're going to add some stripes to it, so go all the way down on his body. I made mine rainbow, but you can make it whatever colors you want because you know that it can change colors. And then you do the same thing to the tail. You want to go, make sure the lines are touching line to line of the tail. You don't want to make it go like that because that's not what the tail looks like. Make sure you're connecting line to line, just like this, connecting. So then once you have that, you don't want him just to be floating in the middle of nowhere. You want to make him on a tree. So you come back over here. We're going to draw a line from the feet so that we know he's standing. And then you're going to draw from this foot all the way to the end of the paper. And you're going to go back this foot all the way to the end of the paper. But wait, we don't want to draw over the tail, so you skip the tail and you come over here. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to start from the tail and you go all the way to the end of the paper. And you go from the other side of the tail all the way to the other end of the paper. So there you have your tree, and you want to add some leaves to it. So I did some crissy-crossy leaves like this, and then add a leaf here, and add a leaf here. And then you want to draw your lines in the leaves to make them look like leaves. You can add another leaf here on it. You can add another leaf here. And another leaf here. So there you go, and now it looks like a tree. It's a little empty up here, don't you think? So now we'll add in our sun. Do a big old circle in the top left-hand corner. And since you want it to look like a sun, you're going to add some rays on it. Do some rectangles. Rectangles coming from the circle. Bunch of rectangles, just like that. Just like that. So now you have your sun, and if you want to draw some clouds over here, you can. Some just little cotton ball clouds. So there we have our chameleon, and when you're coloring it, you want to make sure that the head and the feet are all the same color. You see how I did that here? It's all like a greenish blue. Those are all the same color. But then when we go to the body and the tail, I made them all different colors, all rainbow, super artsy, whatever you want it to look like. And then make sure your sun is either a yellow or an orange, because that's what the color of the sun is. And my tree is brown, and my leaves are green, and my sky is blue. So that's the chameleon, and hopefully you like it. Chameleons are super cool, they're super colorful, they're whatever you want it to be, and hope you really enjoyed that one.